Hello all and welcome to today's video. My name is John McFall and I want to welcome you to the McFallRI channel where I teach you how to make $25 to $30 an hour doing food delivery, and I also teach you how to do semi-passive income. This is what I do and this is what I teach, and I want to welcome you to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about motivation. I want to talk to you about how do you get up and work on a full-time job. Maybe you're doing food delivery and you're also contemplating doing semi-passive income. You want to get something going on the side so that you can make more money, and more importantly, you can get some of your time back, because if you're working a full-time job, you're doing food delivery or side hustles, and you're trying to start a semi-passive business, this can be very grueling. It can take a lot of your time, and it can drain you mentally, emotionally, and physically. Before we get into the topic, I do want to remind you that in my description I have some great tools for you. One of the best ones that I have in there is TubeBuddy. If you are starting a YouTube channel or you have one, this is a great tool that can help your channel grow and get likes, views, and subscribers. I'm going to put a quick video up here so that you guys can take a quick look at it.
Whether you're looking to improve an existing YouTube channel or you're starting out fresh, TubeBuddy can help. This Google Chrome extension is a safe, convenient way to grow your following. SEO tools help you choose keywords to maximize visibility, while analytics give you precise insights into your channel's progress. You can edit thumbnails and descriptions en masse, or post videos to your Facebook without having to leave the site. It can even audit your content to help prevent devastating demonetization. You can try TubeBuddy for free, but some features require a monthly subscription. Click the link below to learn more.
I do want to let you know that if you do get a paid version of TubeBuddy using my link, I do earn a small commission. But the great thing about TubeBuddy is you can start using it absolutely free, and you can use it free for as long as you want. If you are growing a YouTube channel and you want to get better and more powerful tools, though, the paid versions will help you get there easier and better. So go down into my description and check out that link if you're interested in doing it. And with that, let's get into the topic. So we see a lot of people out here on the internet that are pandering their blue pill mentality. You get my course and I will make you a millionaire next week, and I will get you all the money that you want, and you really don't have to do anything. These are really popular, and people buy into this stuff because they want something that doesn't require a lot of work and will get them a ton of money without having to do much of anything. The first thing I want to say about it is this is not the way business works. If you start a business, whether it is an online business or a typical brick and mortar business, no matter what type of business it is, starting a semi-passive income business will take you a lot of work. It will take you a lot of time, and it will take you a lot of effort. Kind of want to talk to you about what I do and how I'm growing my semi-passive income business, because I'm doing it while I'm working a full-time job. I'm doing it while I'm also working the food delivery app. So I've got three big things on my plate when it comes to trying to make money for my family. And if I don't get up every single day and do these things, then I will not put myself in a position to be able to get my business off the ground and take care of my family at the same time. I kind of want to start by telling you what my schedule is and how I do what I do when it comes to all the things that are on my plate. Because beyond being the income earner in my family and trying to start getting semi-passive income going with my YouTube channel, I also am a husband. I am a full-time father to 2 kids. I have a teenager. I also have a 1-year-old. And I also have to take care of the things around my house that are my responsibility, so all those burdens are on my wife. So my plate is full right now. It's been full for a very long time, and it will continue to be full until I reach the goals that I have set for myself and the goals that I want to accomplish in my life, so that I can start seeing the fruits of my labor when it comes to getting the income that my family needs and starting the semi-passive income businesses that I have in place and that I'm currently working on. My day always starts at 5 o'clock in the morning, and when my alarm goes off, I don't hit the snooze button. The first thing I do is I get myself out of bed to get my day going on the right foot. So when my alarm goes off, I get right out of bed and I get going right away, because this sets the tone for my day. I head to my coffee maker, I get my coffee going, and then I jump on my computer and I typically will edit a video that I've recorded the day or a couple of days before. I will also upload a video to YouTube so that I can get my videos online, and then I get in the shower and I go to work. I actually arrive at work about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes earlier, because this is where I come to set up my phone so that I can record the videos that I do for YouTube. My boss was generous enough to tell me that I could use the conference room here to record my videos, so I get to work early so I can put out the videos that I need to get uploaded to YouTube. Once I'm done with that, I clock into work and I work my full day. I'm at my office for 9 hours a day. I do get an hour lunch, so I technically work 8 hours, but I am at work for 9 hours a day. And then what I will do is during my lunch break, which I have an hour, I will respond to comments. I will see how my videos are doing. I will do research on other videos that I want to produce, and I work on the things around my semi-passive income business that I'm trying to put together to generate more income. I'm working on a course right now. I'm working on a book that I'm writing. I'm also working on another YouTube channel that I am getting ready to start, so that I can open up myself to have as many streams as income as possible. And then what I do is when the day ends at work, I clock out at 5 o'clock, I go home and pick up my wife and my baby, and then I hit the road, because I am out making food delivery money most every night of the week, and at least one day during the weekend, sometimes two, depending on the income that I need. But I get out there and I go work for a couple of hours after work so that I can get the money that I need currently to take care of my family. As I've talked about in some of my other videos, I am the sole income earner in my family right now. My wife got here from the Philippines a couple of years ago, and we have been going through the process of working on getting her green card. So she's not able to work right now because of this situation. She's from the Philippines, and being a foreigner in America, you have to go through hoops and you have to go through processes to be able to legally work. We're almost at that point now. I'm very grateful, because this will give me a lot of my time back so I can focus on my semi-passive income rather than having to go out and do food delivery, 5 or 6 days a week, so that I can make sure that our bills are all paid and that my family is taken care of. Once she starts working, I can slow down on doing that, which means that it will give me the opportunity to ramp up what I'm doing with my semi-passive income business. So right now, I'm literally going balls to the wall to get everything done that I need to, and kind of want to talk to you guys today about how you can get the motivation if you're in a similar situation and you want to get some semi-passive income going while taking care of everything that you need to along the way to get that semi-passive income going. The difference between me and people like me that are working hard to get something going and people that don't is the fact that we have specific goals in mind. We have specific things that we are trying to accomplish. Most people that think about and fantasize and dream about doing something outside of what they do on their daily basis, it is really difficult for a lot of those people to take the time out of their day to put in the time and the effort to get their semi-passive income going. I'm going to say you don't have to be like Elon Musk. If you know anything about him, dude works 100 to 120 hours a week to get everything going that he wants to get going, which is great for him, and that is something that he does in his life. But a lot of times, you know, we see people like these and we think that we have to be that person to be able to change our life and to make our lives better, and this is just not the case. Sure, I put in 12 and 13 and, you know, sometimes 14-hour days. There's times where I have been up literally 23 hours because I have been working so much and I have got to get the things done that I need to get my business off the ground. However, this isn't every day and this isn't the normal case. But I will say that when you're trying to start a semi-passive income business, you have got to give some sacrifices to your family and to your time and to your schedule to be able to get these things going and to get them off the ground. So the first thing that you really need to do is you have got to set yourself up with some goals on what you want to accomplish in your semi-passive income, because this is going to be the foundation of what your semi-passive income business is going to become. If you don't have any goals set and any goals in mind, then you're not going to achieve the things that you want to do, because you're not going to put the effort in, because you don't see that end goal, that you know, the light at the end of the tunnel, the things that are going to motivate you to want to get up out of bed every single day to do it. The second most important thing that you have to do is when you have decided that you have your goal, you have your idea, you have your want and know what it is that you want to accomplish, you have really got to lay out that plan so that you have a track to get from point A to point B so that you can accomplish the goals that you want to accomplish. You kind of got to look at it as, you know, maybe taking a road trip. You know that you want to go, let's say, from where I live, which is in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and let's say I want to go to Los Angeles. Well, to get from where I live just north of Fort Wayne to get to Los Angeles, that is about 2,000 miles, and there are many different ways that I could drive there. But if I lay out a plan and I plot out my map to go the quickest route possible, this will help me get to my goal, which is getting to LA as quickly as I can. And this is kind of how you got to look at setting up your semi-passive income. Before I jump into a project, before I jump into something that I want to do, I'm going to use my YouTube channel here as an example, but I've done it on multiple projects that I've been working on and that I've put in place. But you have got to lay out the roadmap for your plan so that you can accomplish the goals that you have in mind. Prior to starting my YouTube channel, I didn't just say I'm going to throw some YouTube videos out here and see what happens. I have a specific plan and a specific roadmap to get where I want to go. I know what the products are that I'm putting together. I know what the videos are going to be about. I know what the training that I'm putting together is going to be about. I have laid out my roadmap to get from point A to point B, and I have them in the order that I want to accomplish them. So when I look at my semi-passive income business, I know what my goals are. When I reach one of those goals, I know what my next one is, and I know what I want to do to make the money and to get my business going off the ground. The third and the final thing I want to say about it today is this, is yes, you have to have your goals in mind when you want to do a semi-passive income. If you don't, you do not know what you are striving for. You do not know what you're trying to achieve. You also have to have a roadmap on how you're going to get from where you are now to where you want to be. The third main component that you really have to understand and realize is that you have got to have flexibility. I want you to think about your life right now, and I want to think about how many times you have had an idea, you have had plans, and those plans didn't go exactly how you wanted them to go. This happens all the time in life. This also happens when you're starting your semi-passive income. And basically what I'm trying to say in this is that you have got to have flexibility, and you have got to understand that when you plan something out, it's not always going to go the way that you want it to, and you have got to have the flexibility within yourself to adapt to those things that don't go the way that you want. And you might have to change your course a little bit. You might have to change that roadmap. Again, getting back to the roadmap scenario, you're going to be driving your way from Fort Wayne to LA, and you're going to run into road construction, or you might run into an accident, or you might get a flat tire or something like that. Things happen when we are trying to do our semi-passive income business. And if you're not flexible enough to get around those situations that happen, then you're going to struggle and you're going to get frustrated with the process. So make sure that you keep the flexibility in mind to make changes where you need to your plan so that you can continue to go forward. So to be successful at semi-passive income, you have got to step away from the crowd, and you have got to be different and do different than 98% of the people out there. The most important factors when you're thinking about starting a semi-passive income business is, number one, you've got to have your end goal in mind. You've got to know what you want to accomplish when you're getting into it, so that you can lay out the second most important thing, which is the roadmap to get you from where you are to the end goal that you have in mind. And you've got to be able to know what you're going to do to get there. The third and the final thing I talked about is flexibility. Things are not going to go the way that you plan, and that's okay. That's the way it is. You don't know. Even your end goal might change over time as you are building your semi-passive income business, because of the education and the experience you gather from doing your semi-passive income business. So flexibility is a key component into being successful at your semi-passive income. Remember, there is no blue magic pill that will get you the goals that you want to get. You have got to work hard, you've got to plan, and you've got to get your grind on and get your hustle on to get the income that you want to get. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video and liked today's topic. I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel and like this video. Want to remind you, head down into my description, go grab that TubeBuddy link if you're thinking about, or you have a YouTube channel and you want a great tool to get you further quicker on your YouTube channel. And I also have some other great tools in my description, so please make sure you head down into that description and see what I have there, so you can find some great tools that might help you with food delivery or your semi-passive income business. With that, I want to say I hope that you're out there getting the money that you and your family deserve. And with that, I want to say thanks.